Cutting right into the heart of Kibera is the potential of development. But with the majority living below $2 on an average daily income, a negative perception has always been directed towards its residents.
I have been in Kibera for very long, and yes, there is that perception that the moment you come from Kibera, like somebody asked me, sometimes I fill my forms in the bank, area of residence, Kibera, and people think, hey, will he pay? This guy comes from a slum. Yes, we have an informal settlement in Kibera. But the most important thing that I know is the Kibera community has a thirst for empowerment. They have a thirst for education. It is just the opportunity that is not there.
An urge that a visiting student from the University of Carolina thought of quenching through a community-based development project where the poor residents could have a voice in their future by their own innovations.
Yes, we started with 3. That was Rai, who was an alumni of University of North Carolina. That's why we dubbed Carolina for Kibera. And he met, of course, Salim Mohammed, a resident of Kibera, and Tabitha Festo, a resident of Kibera, a local lady. And it is through this joint effort of these 2 co-founders and founders that they were able to mushroom our programs from there. So they looked at the challenges, and we started with a small little sports team to boost ethnic cooperation. So our programs grew from there.
Using sports such as football, they equip the youth with leadership skills as well as promote ethnic cooperation and teaching about HIV and AIDS. Currently, over 3,100 youths have enrolled into the sport programs.
Program-wise, in soccer, for instance, which we use for behavioral change, we started with very few teams. We started with at least 2 or 3 teams. Now we have 226 teams, and we are working with 1,500 youth, both boys and girls between 10 to 18 years.
Having started as a player at the age of 12 years with Carolina for Kibera team, Josephat now coaches over 100 boys team, ranging from under 12 to under 23.
So tournament now keep busy for all that duration of like 6 months. Ile time yenye mtoya yuko chuo, ako kwa grao, anacheza tournament. Sasa hakuna ile time ya siji kwenda video, siji kwenda kuvuta bangi, kwenda yani kitu ya kwanza inaeka nini yao schedule yao busy, hawafikiri vitu hivyo. Kitu ya pili, wana play so many games in Carolina which builds them as players. Unajua, wenye wanacheza sana, wana make more mistakes, wanarekebisha, wanakuwa wachezaji wazuri zaidi, juu wanacheza game mingi sana.
But despite the numerous efforts into the football teams, challenges of making it to the top league are numerous and evident.
Na tuko na talent huku hivi mitaani. Wachezaji wetu wengi wanaenda trials, wanaangushwa na wachezaji wazuri mpaka anarudi, watu wanashangaa huyu amerudi aje. Na watu wako na trust na yeye, ni wachezaji anaweza cheza, lakini sasa bahati mbaya makoch ni wa huko. Kama juzi tu Madhare Ukingi akiingia, si ulisikia akifukuza wale wachezaji wote wenye hawajapitia nini system ya maisha. Unaona vitu kama hizo hazina maana. Kuchezea system ya maisha si ati ndio kujua ball.
Girls are not left out since they remain more vulnerable within the slum community, with an average of 300 students being sponsored through their education annually.
The best moment was when I was in Form 4. Yeah. Nilikuwa na stahili kulipa the registration fee ya KCSE. But then sikuwa na pesa. So then at least nikakuja kuongea na CFK Salim, huyo ndo alikuwa director by then. At least ilikuwa the final days. Na nilikajua after all sasa this year I'll not do my Form 4. Kuja kuongea nao na walini Salim that day akanipea the 4,000 shillings that nilikuwa nahitaji nikaenda kulipa chuo. At least nikafanya Form 4 that year.
Through the Binti Pamoja project, where girls and young ladies are equipped with life basic skills as well as empowered through discussions, arts and mentorship, boosting their self-esteem of the slum girl.
Wasana Kibera sana si issue ya early pregnancy. Yeah. Kupata madem mostly at study 8, 7, most of them kwa kifanya class 8 wako na watoi. So at least ndio tuwaweke down, tuwafundishe ile wanaweza kulive positive apart from early pregnancy, issues of abortion, at least girl anajua, after all, nikipata ball, I'll go and flash. So haoni kama ni big deal, najua iko na negative effects kwa life yao. Sasa ndio maana tuliona tu at least tuwape that information tulipewa, pia si tuwape, at least walive positively.
Late Tabitha Atieno, a co-founder of the program, was a nurse by profession, and she started a health facility with $26 donated to her to start a vegetable business, but instead put up an iron sheet health facility that served a maximum of 10 patients. Now, a clinic named after her offers free medical services to the whole Kibera slum population.
We've had varying statistics on the population of Kibera, but for us, we are serving 41,841 directly. So as at end of last year, 2011, we had 41,000 receive services from our medical clinic. Indirectly, we are serving close to 100,000.
For easy accountability, a mapping process was carried out where every house has a number and a clinic card issued to the same effect. This guards against offering free services to those coming from outside Kibera.
But what we do at Carolina for Kibera, when we say we are offering free medical services to the Kibera community, we of course expect a huge number of other vulnerable people to come in from different areas. So what we normally do, we have a substantial fee for people not within the program area. These are people without the cards. So we will of course recruit them, but we'll charge a minimum of 150.
But the health project has only been possible through the power of partners and different sponsors.
So we are able to do that as Carolina for Kibera through partnership with the different organizations that allow us offer this free medical treatment. So it is all about partnerships and collaborations. So we provide the building, which is owned by CFK. We assist in mobilizing the community. Then we look for another partner to provide us some drugs, another partner to provide us with the expertise, some other partner to provide us with. So much of it is the CDC, much of it is Cambridge.
Poor sanitation and the situation of the slum, however, creates a great challenge in ensuring a healthy society all year round.
When you talk about the challenges, the first biggest challenge is the sustainability of the health services. You know, you're dealing with a population that is growing rapidly. So maybe you have planned in your budget that you want to take care of 41,000. More children are being born within the program area. More people are coming into Kibera within the same area. You've seen the calamities that we're having in different slums, so we are able to accommodate some of these people. So the biggest challenge is sustainability of the project benefits against this rising population. But we are trying to seek funding.
Youth have been trained abroad on different life skills, while countries like France and United States are enrolling the same ideas to other African countries.
So we looked at cooperation and said, now these people are playing football, look at their health status. We had a clinic, now it has grown. We now decided, now look at the people who come into our programs. They reach 18 years, where do they go to? You know? You can't be playing soccer all through. You now move on. So we created now the entrepreneurship department, and now people are able to generate themselves a livelihood through now the entrepreneurship department. But it must be sorted.
Carolina for Kibera has now employed over 38 permanent staff, with others being empowered economically through a garbage collection program, where 3,865 households are covered, employing more than 100 youth into the recycling project.
So when it comes to the future, people normally have big ideas for the future. But for us, our future is well laid out. We have a strategic plan, 2011-2015. And after that, if I was asked, what do you plan now to focus on? We are working on 3 main villages in Kibera. We have been here for 10 years. Our future is to expand. But expanding to us would not be the number of beneficiaries we have. Expanding to us would mean we have empowered the village that we are working on, the people are self-reliant. Then we expand to other areas that need our help. That is the future for us. Yeah, leaving a social impact and moving on to other vulnerable places.
Being a non-government organization, it makes no profits, with activities being run by Well-Wishers Fund, with 98% coming from individuals and the remaining 2% from corporate bodies for all the 3 programs.
I welcome everybody to Kibera, just to come and see what we are doing, mingle with the people. They're extremely friendly.
It is from this densely populated area that many stories have been told, but this story of Carolina for Kibera is one different story, for from it, many other countries have been able to emulate it. Henry Minor for GBS.